That's not a good angle.
It's a bad angle of the dangle.
There we go. Okay. Hello. We are coming to you today with very exciting news because I'm deciding to fuck South Africa and move to Bali.
You just swore, now you can't get money for this video.
Oops. Fuck you, YouTube. I don't think I'm allowed to say that.
No, I think you're going to have to edit that one out.
Sorry. So yes, I'm moving to Bali very soon.
It's going to make doing YouTube videos like this a little bit more tricky.
Just fly over and come visit me.
Oh yeah, I'll just fly over, just, hop off to Bali for a weekend. Leave my wife and children here.
I'm a little bit nervous. Like, it all sounds great, but I have absolutely no idea where in Bali I'm going to go. I don't want to go to Kuta because Kuta is like the party central, and the whole point to go to Bali is to write a book.
Kuta.
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 Kuta. It's like where everyone just goes and gets it fixed.
It sounds like just that name alone just gives it the sort of air of...
It's dirty and it's just full of party animals doing drugs.
It's like the Ibiza of Bali.
Yep. I never enjoyed Ibiza because I was working every time I went there.
Never been there.
Barely been anywhere.
I've been to
Scotland.
Scotland.
And Tunisia.
And I wore a kilt. I put a kilt on. I was great fun. Carried a bottle of whiskey down the road with my kilt. It was great.
Sexy.
Now you can't go around
even my neck
quoting.
looks like a vagina.
You can't go around quoting Austin Powers. That was cool in like the noughties in like 2001, but it's just not cool now.
Really?
No, it's not cool now. It's not cool.
I'm never cool enough.
Nobody is cool when they're quoting Austin Powers.
But I'm not cool anyway.
Depends how you define cool.
Alright, so this Bali thing.
Yes. Tell us about Bali, because I know nothing about Bali, actually.
Well, I want to go and take a year off work, which is a huge step because I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do when I get back after a year. I have to start my life from scratch, but I'm taking a leap of faith. And
How are you going to earn money?
I'm not going to earn money, I'm going to write a book and then I'm going to become a best-selling author.
Ah, right.
Yes, that is the ideal situation. So it's a leap of faith that I'm taking. So basically, I'm going to go there and focus predominantly and solely on writing this novel. And when I need a break, I'm going to be in Bali. I can just hop over to the beach and
Ignore
surf.
that. I didn't punch somebody. I didn't, promise.
He's really violent and aggressive, and I think that you guys need to come and save me.
That's not true. That was a work-related injury. Hang on, I just took a left turn at the traffic lights there. Where were we?
Right, so Bali, running the book. So I'm going to go and I'm going to rent a little beach bungalow. It's so cheap there, Len, that you have no idea. For South Africans earning ZAR, you are very limited to the places you can go that the currency works in your favour. But Bali, it really, really does. Like, it's so cheap for us. You can live, you can get places to rent for like 20 rand a day. Really cheap.
20 rand a day.
Food
Wow.
rand, maybe not exactly 20 rand, but it's really cheap. You can survive on Bali for like $50 a day.
That's like less than £2 a day to rent a room or a place to sleep.
Yeah, so I think I have to start when I get there on Airbnb or something, because that's going to be the easiest way. And then, I'll meet people and I'll meet the locals and I can figure it out from there. But so I'll take the year, rent the bungalow, surf when I'm not writing, actually try and
It's a very
surf
hippie
nicely.
lifestyle you're going for here.
But I am a hippie.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Bless you.
Woo!
You can leave that in or you can edit that out,
What's this called again? A vial.
It's a carafe.
Carafe. Vile.
Vile. That's what you become after you've had too many of these.
That's what my chin is turning into because of too many of these. A vile chin. Yes. But, I mean, so the reason I'm going now, I've had a bit of a mental breakdown in Cape Town because it's just not working. I tried really hard. I got a really good job. I've been doing my best. I furnished a flat, bankrupted myself with furnishing it with beds and washing machines and fridges and all this grown-up stuff, and I was very proud of myself for doing that. But it's just not worked for me. I'm not happy. I don't know anyone in Cape Town. The people I do know have 4 kids and they don't have time for me. And I just feel like if I'm going to be so alone in Cape Town, why don't I just go and be alone in Bali anyway? And then I don't have to work because I'm going to take this year with the cash that I've saved from working hard and then write this book and hopefully improve my future.
Yeah, I suppose 2 things there. Number 1, being lonely in Cape Town is kind of quite sad. And number 2, being lonely in Bali is better because it's prettier than Cape Town and there's less traffic.
And I think Bali is just gonna, I feel like I'll be really happy there. I mean, you are going to meet like other travelers and people that are like-minded, people that enjoy the same thing as you, like other people that love to travel and love surfing. I'll probably definitely meet other writers.
I have never surfed in my life. Never
You're
tried
my
it.
brother, how have you not surfed? So, okay, I'm a shit surfer, but I love it.
I'm just afraid of water. Like, you know, like
You
on Star
are,
Trek,
actually.
like where they have those sonic showers where you just stand in like a room and it goes grrr, and then you're clean magically, like ultrasound. When they invent one of those, I will never touch water again. Never. Maybe to clean my fish tank.
That's why you smell so bad today.
I showered this morning with soap and everything.
Maybe you smell like baby puke.
I have changed a few nappies and things like that dads have to do, so that could be a reason.
I drink too much. That's another thing when I go to Bali, because I'm going to be alone and I want to focus on this book, I am not going to drink. I think I'll say Friday night, I'll go out for a glass of wine, but during the week I want it to be like work. Literally, I want to dedicate myself to it like I would with work. So I'm going to literally do it for like 9 hours a day, non-stop writes, straight through. I'm not just going to become an absolute beach bum and fuck out in Bali.
That's what she says now.
I promise. This is me saying I promise.
What about the book that you are going to be writing?
What about that?
What is it? What's the idea? Have you got any plans for it?
Have I not told you about it?
Yeah, you might have told me, but right.
Okay. Well, Dad seems to. It's the first time Dad said to me last night he actually really believes in this idea. If I can make it work and improve my writing, because the first 2 books I wrote were shit, and I know that, but I was also very, very young when I wrote them. So I think in itself it's quite a feat to have written 2 books so young, even if they were shit. I was busy finding my voice. I was busy figuring. Yeah, I was busy finding my
keyboard,
my creativity and what I want to do. And the first 2 books were stupid women's fiction, crappy little novels. Now I know it's thriller that I want to focus on. Brutal, intense, hardcore, twist mindfucky thrillers. That's what I want to do.
That's niche.
So this book that I want to write, Dad actually really likes the idea of the book I was writing, more so than the one I want to go and write in Bali. But you know what? I don't think YouTube's going to actually even allow us to post this video because this song is playing and it's going to copyright it.
It will, but fortunately, because this song is actually being spoken over by us, it can't actually detect what song it is.
Really?
Yeah, that's how it works. It's like Shazam. If
a
you
while
start
ago-
talking all over Shazam, unlike if you try and do a recognised song, it won't be able to do it because it has to hear exactly what that song is.
A while ago, I edited a video and I added in a bit where I was silent, like the intro to Rolling Stones' Cocaine Eyes, and it copyrighted the video because I added that in, which was a feature on the YouTube video editor, that I could add that song in. Yet, it was like,
Well, that's a bit dumb.
But I'm also very technologically challenged, so I must have done something wrong there.
Who is this anyway? It's like Jason Mraz
Bobby
or
Brown or what the fuck
Bruno
is it?
Mars.
Bobby
Or,
Brown.
I don't know
think it's
anything about modern music. I am a semi-professional musician. I still don't know anything about music.
Okay, so the book.
Book. That's what we were talking about.
Okay, tell me which one you like the idea of more. And you know, this is really bad because I was just at this amazing book event where I met 3 thriller writers, and one of them is one of my favourite authors, Ali Land, who wrote Give Me Bad Me, and she was so cool. But she said to me, if you're writing a book, don't tell anyone, because people are going to, like, Dad was like, oh yeah, you're writing a shit, whatever, like. He basically, like she said, just don't tell anyone, just let it be a secret. But if I'm going to go to Bali anyway, people are going to wonder what the fuck I'm actually doing there, so at least I can say I'm trying to work towards my future.
You're taking a break to
From
explore your creativity,
And
which is perfectly acceptable.
And to get over about 3 heartbreaks. Fiance, Simon and Lyndon. I'm still wearing my engagement ring.
That's weird, dude.
I
I mean, it's on the other finger, but still.
And now
it's kinda
my
weird.
ex-fiance is currently shagging and living with my bridesmaid.
You can't actually say things like that. It's like libelous and scandalous. And edit it out.
Though I can, because I'm not saying names. I could have been engaged to 10 people for all these people, though.
That's true.
So, the book. The first idea that I wrote 50,000 words of it already was the eulogy, which is about a woman that discovers her husband is planning to murder her because she stumbles across a eulogy written on his laptop when he's at work for her. And she has to stay one step ahead of the game and make sure that he doesn't murder her. So that's the first idea, and I wrote 30,000 words of it, but if I do it again, I would restart it from the very beginning, because I wrote that book 2 years ago, and I think my writing has improved since I've been reading a lot and broadening my horizon. The second novel, the one that I just came up with the other day when I was driving home, it's called The Godchild, and it's going to be about...
Like The Godfather, but better.
No, it's going to be about this godchild and this girl. I don't know how to describe it because it's not as simple as the eulogy because it's still very new to me, so I don't really know how to sum it up into short words yet. But I haven't even done a synopsis or written one yet. But it's going to basically be like. This girl moves back to her home country and she sees this picture of her best friend's child who happens to be her godchild, and she's like, she looks so beautiful in that picture, you got the most beautiful daughter in the world, and she gets this really weird text back, basically like flirtatious, and she's like, what's going on? Flippin' hell, these people are rude.
Well, we did come to film in a restaurant, I mean, what do you really expect?
Okay, so then the best friend comes to my main character and she's like, she's really scared because she's really heavily pregnant, she's about to have another baby, and she feels like the godchild is getting very jealous and doesn't know how not to be the centre of attention. And I think you'd actually be able to help me with this, with maybe Jensen as well, maybe offer me some advice from a young child. But my character's going to be like 13 years old, so she's a bit more older, scarier and more sinister.
Yeah.
And she's harbouring a lot of jealousy, but also, I mean, she's at an age where she's dealing with hormones and aggression and things that she can't figure out.
Ooh, teenage girl.
And then
Worse.
her mother gets brutally murdered. and this investigation.
Brutal murder. That's worse than teenage girls.
But then, because my main character is the godmother, the daughter gets brought in, and my main character really feels that the daughter did something because she was too scared to have the center of attention taken away from her. So she feels like she killed her best friend, basically. And all these investigations start to happen, and throughout the entire book, this godchild is manipulating everyone and trying to shift the blame onto everyone else. So throughout the book, there's a couple of different suspects, and you as a reader get manipulated by this little girl, and you're like, who the fuck murdered this girl? Because everyone could have possible motives.
Ooh, who done it?
And the main character, as
Was
she
it
goes
Mrs.
along,
What's her name with the lead pipe?
as
in the
we get
lounge?
to know the main
Yeah.
character, she's extremely fragile. She's got her own issues to bear, and she's on major anxiety pills and drinks a lot more than she should, like me, and stuff like that. And so she's a very unreliable main character. So you could almost think that it's also her that killed her best friend, because she also feels like she was getting left behind in life because she wasn't having children, all her friends were having children.
Okay.
What do you think?
Sounds good. We could collaborate on that.
Sorry, I just got lost in my own world there for a second talking about it. But it's,
You will probably rewatch this video later and just get all those ideas back down on paper.
No, I've written them down, all the ideas. So I'm going to be focusing the grandparents a lot of mom and dad. I'm going to be the thing with, there's alcoholism in the family, and one of them's kind of getting dementia, and that's also a possible motive. The dad could be he just wants his daughter to be happy, he tries to do something for her. Everyone's a bit screwed in the head. It's going to be extremely dark and sinister.
Dark and sinister. Yeah, everybody likes a bit of dark and sinister. I mean, Game of Thrones. Can we say Game of Thrones?
We can say Game of Thrones since
Game
it's
of
7.
Thrones.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, we are literally part of that 10% of the population that has not seen it. I know what it's about-ish. I just don't like the fact that as soon as you start to like a character, then he just kills them.
Well, clearly my book was not that fascinating, and you've gone from my book to Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah.
Well, which one do you like the idea of more, the godchild or the eulogy?
I think the eulogy is more.
Which are summed up in 5 words.
Yeah, it's more exciting. It's got more of a potential plot twist, and you're going to write a book. I think the eulogy sounds pretty good.
Yeah, who knows, maybe I can write 2 books on Valley. It all doesn't take me that long to write a book, so...
2 books in a year. Most people take at least a year just to get a draft down.
Well, Ali Land said that she wrote her first draft in 4 months' time, and then she spent a year or 2 reworking it. And when she took it to what are they called? An agent, a literary agent. They said, okay, they like it, but now double it. So she wrote an entire book, and then they were like, okay, fill it up.
What,
Double
add more words.
But double. So how big it was, double.
Wow.
That's a hard thing
It's
to
like writing
say.
a whole other book.
But her book is so fantastic. You
Oh.
should read it.
Maybe if somebody sends a copy my way, I can.
My copy's signed, so you're not touching it.
Oh well.
Anyway, yeah. So they're my 2 book ideas. And then we thought of this really good one, me and him, yesterday or Friday, whenever Friday was. I can't really think about my life.
Friday
right
was
now.
yesterday, today is Saturday. That's how the days of the week work.
Yeah. That is a very important lesson.
Alles too good?
The, can I please get another one?
Yeah, I'll have another one, please. Might as well. See, now we just ordered that on video.
And now I'm going to get 6 more pimples because of this.
Just drink more water.
Does it look bad?
It doesn't look bad. You don't look like a hideous teenager with acne. Because all teenagers are hideous. everybody's been a teenager, so that's not offending actually anybody at
But
all.
I feel like I'm getting all this stuff now when I'm like 26 and I shouldn't be. Like, I never had bad skin when I was in school. I was always like perfect. And now, I'm 26, and it's like,
I'm 26, I'm a teenager. You're twice as worse as a 13-year-old.
I do feel quite hormonal.
There you go. See? Twice as worse as a 13-year-old. 26.
It doesn't help that I keep missing pills.
That's just too much information.
No, because I think if you miss a pill or two and then you have to take them all together, then it really mucks your hormones out.
Yeah, hormone imbalance is a major issue,
I think
especially in the world we live in today.
I actually really do think I might have that. Thank you very much.
Wow, look at that.
Look at it, it's so nice and full. Ah, you are a
Thank you.
god. Do you know, I saw this thing earlier, it was like, what is God Jesus backwards? Say it, just say it. Think of Fritz.
What is God Jesus backwards?
Think of Fritz. Fritz is my dog.
What, you want to actually say all those letters in reverse?
Yes. Jesus
Yeah.
is sausage. Dog.
Sausage dog. Oh, sausage dog. That's quite cool.
God Jesus.
God Jesus backwards is sausage dog. Wow. Wow. I have learned something today.
I think that your son got his evil laugh from me because I can't control it.
Evil laugh.
That evil laugh that he does.
Fender custom shop. Just saying. Just saying.
Second hand. Well, triple hand actually. My mum got it from a friend who then gave it to me.
You have approximately like 5 minutes worth of video left. Use it wisely.
What can we talk about then?
It's raining outside. That's not very nice.
Yeah, when all
mean,
that's filled, let's talk about the weather.
It's not very nice, but it's actually quite good because we sort of need water at the moment. So water's good. We like water.
Indeed we do.
Unless of this bottled crap.
Yes.
My rainwater tanks are full.
So do you approve of my going to Bali for a year?
Well, I can't tell you no, can I?
No, but do you think it's going to be good for me?
I think every decision that you make in life is usually good for you because you generally learn from it. I was chatting to somebody the other day who's also a small business owner like myself, and we were talking about taking risks and when is the right time to take risks. And we came to the conclusion that when you have very little to lose, that's the best time to take the biggest risk.
Well, I now have literally nothing to lose besides my job, which
Yeah.
is quite a sad thing to admit.
So, like, the older I get, I have to take more calculated decisions and risks
but-
and things. But, like,
but
when
you
you're
have
young
two
and you've got
children and a
nothing,
wife.
like, then just go out and just go balls to the wall. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. The best return on a risk or on an investment is the one that's the most risky, but you've got really nothing to lose. So, I would say do it. I wouldn't want to be doing it at like 50 when you've got like a family and 2 kids. That would be kind of a bit silly. But
I mean, but how do I just tell work, sorry, I'm going?
you pick up your phone and you say, "Hello, I'm buggering off to Bali. Bye," and that's it. That's how you do it.
I will never be allowed back in that industry again.
So that's part of the risk that you take.
And what do I do when I get back and just say the book doesn't get picked up? It will get picked up, I know it will, I have a feeling, but
Write another book. That's what most authors do.
I can't
From
take
the
the
last-
time to write another book.
last time I
After the
checked, that's
year,
what
my
they
time's
do.
up. Then I need to freaking work.
I would just write shit. It's like me when I create a piece of music. Like, and that piece of music's done and it's in my head. I might not actually even record it. It might just like sit there and just lie dormant, but it's there. Which I suppose is the annoying thing about writing is because you have to actually literally write it, where I can just play the same thing over and over again because it's in my head. But yeah.
So what was this video actually about? Barley writing, music, wires. We need to wrap it up because we've literally got a minute left.
Gold bangles.
Do they remind you of Mum?
They do remind me of Mom's 24 karat gold bangles that Dad used to bring back from Saudi Arabia. Like, they made quite a collection.
We've got 1 minute. We can't start speaking about Mum's jewellery.
Yeah, that's really random. You know, again, left turn at the traffic lights. Shouldn't do
These
that.
are not 24 carats. They're from Mr. Price, which is the equivalent of Primark.
Primark's good. I like Primark.
I really like this colour. No, we can't speak about the other either. Okay, this was a great video. We spoke about fuck all again.
Really nice light. Look at that light.
He's
You
an
like that light?
electrician. He has a problem.
Man, I've got a problem with electricity. I play with it every day and I still haven't killed myself.
Unfortunately.
For some.
I don't mean that. I love you.
Cheers.
You don't say you love me back.
I said cheers. You're bollocksing off to Bali.
Eventually, it's going to take a couple of months, I think.
Obviously I love you, otherwise I wouldn't be sitting here in a pub drinking wine, recording a crap video.
Is it a crap video?
I don't know, we'll find out later. Probably got some terrible
It's
South
definitely
African
not-
rugby going on.
Oh no. It's definitely not as good as,
It won't be as good as the porn video.
no.
Not,
I don't
not the
think
porn video,
anyone's
but
going to beat it.
the video that was about porn.
Yeah, no, we did not
that's
do
what I-
porn.
that's
just
what I
did
meant.
No. I'll leave the link to that in the description box down below so you can just make sure that it does not. But now we're flashing and we're running out of time and we've got 4
Okay,
seconds
okay,
left, so we're going to say
okay,
bye. Bye, 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 bye.
Bye.